Yes, called chasing the cash money. Sometimes your idols come.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, they're on the same page. He knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns like it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, they put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field.
Oh, Steezy, I love you.
Called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, there's open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wants to throw. It's Downs. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line.
Okay.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Boys will rattle.
They come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
First down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's April. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. First down and 10. To the ground with the back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. That's reeled in. It's Averill. They'll spot the ball.
Let's go, big fella.
After that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on third down, forcing the fourth down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw. It's Downs. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, his head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Dropping back, it's Downs. Got his man. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Needs it to keep this drive alive. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
He'll bring it back, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball in it.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. So now it's second and long.
I don't want to hear anything you have to say, True.
Dropping back, it's Downs.
Good morning to you, brother.
Incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The inside handoff. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out.
Since I know you're watching.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker.
Word to Ben Johnson.
Back has it. He'll throw it. Got a man. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Cyclones have made a statement thus far on the road. But as we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Ames.
End off from the shotgun.
It's a close one.
Turning it on! He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Bring you back.
He's got room. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's Downs. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on second down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the upright. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind them.
Nice.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All wideouts, no backs. This quarterback part of their running game.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with it.
He got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over. There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The offense changing the play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Might be looking to run. Got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Now on first down from the 30. The run from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out. Still running strong.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On a little time, lets it go. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big game for the offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
Well, not a lot the defense can do on that play. They got a curl route, and they're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Here's the handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got room to work. There he goes. Touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Downs. Wide open downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Combs. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Combs. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running.
fights the ball to stop the clock.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Got it in the middle. It's Combs. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get the W, and with that